Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tino and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing another haul. This time around we're going to be talking about niche fragrances. I know you guys love Middle Eastern to your black and blue, but let me tell you, I love all categories of fragrances. I love Middle Eastern, I love niche, I love designer. So I haven't done a niche fragrance haul in a while because you guys kept wanting the Middle Eastern hauls. And I know there are some people on my channel that do love niche fragrances and do want to see some niche content. So that's why I'm bringing this to you. This might seem like a big haul, but it's an accumulation of a couple of months, and I decided I'm just going to do a collective haul, just letting you guys know some of these new fragrances that I added to my collection. Some of them are new, some of them are fragrances that are really talked about, and I just wanted to try them out and see if I like it. All of them are blind buys. I never really have smelt any of them. I'm trying to think of what have I smelt. The only thing I've smelt is Psychedelic Love from Initio. Everything else was a true blind buy. Literally, I did not know what they smelled like, and I just closed my eyes and I purchased it. If you're new to this channel and you don't know who I am, my name is Tinu. I love fragrance, beauty, and lifestyle. If that's the type of content that you do like, please consider subscribing to this channel. And also don't forget to like this video because it really helps my channel grow. It actually helps my content to be seen by people that are interested in perfumes. Don't forget to drop your fragrance of the day. I really want to know what you're rocking. I really want to know what scents this fall that are niche, that are exciting to you. What are its gourmands? What are its fresh scents? I want to know down below. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I accumulated for the niche side of fragrance, then please keep on watching. The first fragrance that I'm going to talk about is from Lorenzo Pazzaglia. This is called Sugar Kisses. Let me tell you, I really have been wanting this fragrance for quite a bit. Finally bit the bullet and got it. I got this fragrance on perfumethefrance.com, and I later saw that Olfactory Factory had this on discount for $135. Pretty much a deeper discount than I purchased it, because when I purchased this from Perfume de France, they had a 20% coupon that was a comeback coupon code for me to come back and purchase. But on Olfactory Factory, they already have the discounted already, so you don't have to use a coupon code, and you're getting a really deep discount. This perfume retails for $175, and I think they're selling it for $135. I will link it down below if you guys are interested in grabbing this, because when you hear the notes on this fragrance, baby, you are going to be intrigued. Now, this is a gourmand fragrance. Most of these purchases are gourmand, and you guys know, gourmand lover here, right here. If you're a gourmand lover, raise your hand. If you're a gourmand lover, please leave me a yellow heart emoji. So this is a sweet vanilla, latonic, woody, chocolatey fragrance. I'm telling you, the notes are a lot, but this smells like a dream. It smells like a chocolatey, syrupy, sweet dream. Top notes are cacao butter, milk, heliotrope, and frangipani with orange peel. The middle notes are vanilla chocolate, coconut, dates, tonka, hazelnut, and cacao blossom. And the base notes are caramel, toffee, vanilla bean, brown sugar, white musk, rum, and benzoin. Guys, every single category of the olfactory journey has something gourmand about it. When you peel off the top layer, you get gourmand. The middle layer, you get gourmand. The base, you get gourmand. Now, this is a very, very gourmand fragrance. If you're not a gourmand lover, this is not the video for you, or this is not the fragrance for you. I love this. I sprayed it on my wrist once, and I can tell this is going to be beast mode. I can't wait to pull this out. This is definitely going to be on my tray for the month of October because I'm obsessed. When I say obsessed with gourmands, and this is the biggest obsession right now. I don't understand why I never got this fragrance. I should have got it a long time ago, because when it released, I pretty much got the old releases before this, and I'm so silly. But now I'm glad I added this to my collection, and I'm slowly but surely building this Lorenzo Pazzaglia collection because I'm loving every single fragrance I got from him. Everything is very beautiful, very sexy, very astounding. I mean, there's so many notes that you feel like this perfume will be miss, but it's a hit after hit after hit. I'm saying the 3 that I own, they all smell amazing. If you guys want separate reviews of these fragrances, please let me know the fragrance that you're interested in having a review on. I will try my best to get the video out, whatnot. Again, this is Sugar Kisses by Lorenzo Pazzaglia. Next fragrance I'm going to talk about is from Nishane. This is called Vain and Naive. Now this was a blind buy purchase in recommendation by AI the Great. She talked so much about this fragrance and I finally decided to bite the bullet. It is a 1.7 fluid ounce. Unfortunately, this doesn't come in full size like my other Nishanes. This is my 4th Nishane that I added to my collection, and I'm really glad I added this. I really didn't know what to think of this. I looked at the notes on Fragrantica, and I see that's a very fruity, citrusy, slightly woody, warm, spicy kind of fragrance. Now, the notes on this fragrance is orange and bergamot for the top. For the middle notes, you do get raspberry, plum, rose, jasmine, and cedar. And then the base, you do get sandalwood, talcum bead, musk, and amber, and patchouli, and benzoin. Now this fragrance, when it opens up with a very fruity kind of smell, sweet smell. When you get towards the mid notes, you do get some of that woodiness. It's very slightly woody. It's very kind of a juicy kind of sweetness to it. And then you get some of that citrus. I love citrus and it's so beautiful. Then there's something spicy about it. I feel like it'll be perfect for fall. It's a fall fragrance. I feel like can be fall or summer nights. So anything from summer nights to fall, this would be perfect for those months. I can't wait to pull this out and wear it. I'm just so unhappy that I have the 1.7 fluid ounce, because if you guys don't know me, when I started fragrance size, I like to stick with that size forever. But unfortunately, this does not come in a 3.4 fluid ounce. But anyway, I will enjoy it when I do run out. If it's worth repurchasing, I will get it again, because you know the smell is really, really good. It's very sexy, very comforting at the same time. It kind of feels something, there's something soft and silky about this fragrance. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like that. It gives me that vibe, so I love it. Anyways, this is Nishane's Vain and Naive. Next fragrance on the lineup is from Initio Perfumes. This is called Psychedelic Love. Now this fragrance has been on my wish list for the longest, and every time I watched Jack's Beautiful You, she literally talked about this fragrance to death, and she kind of convinced me to get it because it's been on my wants list. And I just been like, you know what, should I get it? Should I not? I just wanted to bring home another Initio fragrance because ever since I got Narcotic Delight, I've been loving that and I want to test more from the brand. I finally bit the bullet and got it. Now this opens up very powdery. If you are not a powdery person, I'm telling you, you're not going to like this fragrance. You're going to think that it smells like baby powder, but it doesn't. Actually, it doesn't. But to people that don't like powdery scents, they're gonna feel like it smells like baby powder. It does open up like a sort of powdery smell, then it starts to dry a little bit woody, a little bit fruity, with a couple of yellow florals and a little bit of musk. Top notes are ylang ylang and bergamot, and then in the middle notes you get heliotrope, hedione, and Bulgarian rose. The base notes, you do get myrrh and sandalwood. Now this is a perfect fall fragrance because that myrrh will give you the fall vibes you ever need. Now a little bit of the ylang ylang kind of gives it a creamy smell at the same time. It kind of gives it sort of a tropical, citrusy, creamy kind of scent with a little bit of spice. And I feel like that spice is coming from the myrrh. The heliotrope that's in here kind of gives this a slightly nutty vibe, like there's an almond in here, but there is not. That is what I get from this fragrance, and that's what makes it a little bit gourmand in a way. So even though there's not really too much of gourmand notes in here, it smells like there's something gourmand about it. Very, very, very spicy. It's a very warm, spicy fragrance. It's not fresh spicy. It's a little warm on the warmer side. I really, really enjoy this, and I love it so much, and I can't wait to pull it out, give it a good wear so I can see if it's something that I'm keeping or decluttering. But I know so far with my first smell of this fragrance, I can tell that I'm gonna keep it. This smells really fantastic, really, really fantastic. And I get the hype. So thank you, Jack's Beautiful You, also known as Jackie. Thank you so much for talking about this, because I probably wouldn't have got it if you didn't talk to Deck about this fragrance. Again, this is a Psychedelic Love from Initio Perfume. Another fragrance that has been on my wish list for I think a year or two. Finally decided to get it because, you know, I saw it for a great deal. This is from Pantheon, Roma. This is called Dolce Passione. The name already gives it all. It is a very gourmand, chocolatey, fruity fragrance with some florals. I'm telling you, this fragrance is very beautiful. It's a little earthy. I mean, if you don't like earthy, it's not crazy earthy, but then the vanilla kind of overshadows that earthiness. It's a beautiful fragrance that I feel like it's more suited for fall and for date nights. Like if you're taking your partner on a date and you wanted to put this on and you want to smell good, you want to make your partner want to eat you right then and there, this fragrance will do that. Not really any top notes to talk about. It's just a combination of notes of dark chocolate, truffle, vanilla, honey, and strawberry with some tonka, plum, saffron, and musk. This is a beautiful fragrance. So far, the trend of this video is that there's not really any blind buy fail. Everything was a hit, to be honest. I can't concretely tell you that I was hating something, one thing or the other. I love everything that I got so far. That chocolate literally smells like straight up cocoa powder, straight up Hershey's chocolate bar. This is good. I swear to God, you guys need to get your hands on this. This is a really good fragrance and I feel like it's gonna be beast mode. Just by smelling it from the top, I can tell that this fragrance is gonna be one of those long-lasting fragrances for days and days and days. I love it. Can't wait to try it. You know, another love again. This is Pantheon Roma's Dolce Passione. Next fragrance is a highly anticipated fragrance that I wanted for so long. This is from Miller Harris. This is called Scherzo. I don't know if I'm saying it right, or Scherzo. Did I say that right? But notwithstanding, it's not a word in the dictionary, so if I mispronounce it, please don't get mad because I only know English. So anything else that is non-English will be like jibber jabber for me. So now this is a very oudy, rose scented fragrance. Now, first of all, if you hate oud, you're not gonna like this fragrance. It's oudy, but it's sweet. It's a little spicy, a little fresh at the same time. And you do get a lot of citrus and amber notes in there. Now, this is one of those fragrances that is a dark horse because it is a fragrance that I feel like you can wear every year, all year round. It doesn't smell like there is one season that you cannot wear this in. I even feel like you can wear it in the summer, but you could wear it maybe summer nights, you know, that sort of deal. But let me tell you guys, this fragrance is a sexy, classy woman. A sophisticated woman that really knows how to get a man's attention. Now, this scent is beautiful. It opens up with some tangerine and some artemisia. In the top, you do get some rose, olibanum, some narcissus, and pittosporum. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's what I get. In the base, you do get argo, oud, sweet notes, patchouli, and vanilla. So there's something sweet in here. I'm not really sure what the sweet note is, but you can tell that this is a sweet fragrance with some oud and rose. I love this fragrance. I can tell you concretely that this is going to be a beast mode fragrance. It's going to give you great projection. People are going to want to know what you're smelling like, and they're going to want to stop you and, you know, sniff you. That's the kind of fragrance this is. This is just very sophisticated, very alluring, very demure. It's a demure fragrance. I love this. I can't wait to put this on and come back and tell you guys how much I love it, because I can tell, I already know what I'm gonna love. And all these fragrances are gonna be loves eventually because of the smell. I love me some gourmand. I love me some fruity florals. You know, I'm a fan of florals to a certain extent, but there has to be some fruit in there. It can't just be straight up florals. So this is another fragrance that I'm absolutely going to be enjoying this fall. Again, this is Miller Harris Scherzo. Now, speaking of oud, this is another oudy kind of fragrance. This is from Gritti. This is called Mango Oud. This is one of the best mango fragrance I ever came across. This is a very tropical, fruity, oudy, coconutty, vanilla fragrance. This is just summer in winter time. That's what it is. Because of that oud, the oud makes it really darker, really mysterious at the same time. So you're getting that mango sweetness when you put this fragrance on, and you're getting some oud facets with it. This is the best combo ever. And the reason why it's so unique is because of that guava note in the top. So the top notes are mango, guava, and neroli. The middle notes are coconut milk, osmanthus, and ylang ylang. The base notes are oud, vanilla, and amber. When I tell you this fragrance is so unique and so beautiful and so sexy, please believe me, because I am not kidding you with this fragrance. This fragrance is the best thing on earth. It is so beautiful. It's so sweet, so yummy, so decadent. It's like the best mango oud combination I've ever tried. And I've tried quite a bit. I do have a lot of mango fragrances, and I have maybe one or two that have oud, and this is one of the best. If you can't get this on sale, wait till Max Aroma has a sale, because they always have sales on Gritti, and then get yourself one of these, because this is just a banger. It's going to be one of the top hits in my collection. I can foresee that for the future, and I absolutely can't wait to pull this out and wear this for the fall. Again, this is Gritti Mango Oud. Next fragrance happens to be my fragrance of the day. I actually am just coming back from a funeral, and this is what I put on. This is my fragrance of the day. This is Narcotica Love Me Latte. Now, this is my first Narcotica fragrance. I'm so glad I got this. This is a new release, just released at least 3 weeks back. And I just got my bottle a couple of days ago. And let me tell you guys, I do love this, but the opening smells like spoiled milk or spoiled caramel. I don't know what it is. Something spoiled about it, but then when 5 minutes pass, it smells all right. So if you can get past the opening, this is a fantastic fragrance to behold. I'm telling you, I got so many compliments today. It was ridiculous. So many compliments upon compliments. This is a very lasagnic, toffee, caramel, sweet, fig kind of fragrance. And it has a pear note that is so prominent that it's ridiculous. The notes on this is pear, white cherry, fig, and coconut milk at the top. The mid notes are caramel, vanilla caviar, brown sugar, milk, champaca, roast coffee beans, lily of the valley, and ambrette. And in the base, you do get Madagascar vanilla, amber, sandalwood, guarwood, cedar, tonka, and musk. For my first Narcotica fragrance, this is actually a successful blind buy. The only thing that I have a problem with is the opening for 5 minutes, and it's back to normal as what I expected from this fragrance. This is a very gourmand fragrance. Like I said, if you don't like gourmands, this is not the one for you. It's a sexy, sweet caramel. When it hits the skin, it kind of gives off that little spoiled milk smell, and then it just transforms into a very delicious toffee dessert. Kind of reminds me of a tiramisu cake. That's what this reminds me of. If you've had a tiramisu, you have an idea that this smells similar. And this has coffee in it too as well. So it kind of checks all the boxes. I love this, and I can't wait to wear this a little bit more and kind of, you know, give you a review, because I know I put a poll out and you guys do want to see the review on this. I definitely will do it. I just want to get more wears just so I can give you a finalized review so you guys can know what this fragrance is doing before you shell out $280 on this. Again, this is Narcotica Love Me Latte. Sticking with the gourmand train, this is another fragrance from Rosendo Mateu. This is 1970. Now, this is a vanilla, warm, spicy, fruity, chocolatey fragrance with loads of vanilla. Very, very beautiful. It's very slightly earthy at the same time. I love this one, and like I said, I've been on the hunt for gourmands, especially chocolatey gourmands. This one has citrus and fruits in the top notes, some chocolate spices and earthy notes with woody notes in the middle notes, and in the base you have tonka bean, vanilla, amber, and musk. Now when this opens up, you do get that spiciness at the top. It is very spicy at the top, and then when it starts to dry down, you're getting something sort of a cinnamon vibe. I feel like there's a cinnamon note in here that wasn't listed, because when I spray that's what I first get. I get something spicy, something a little fresh, not warm, but fresh at the same time. This is another one that I think I've worn. I've given a full day wear, and I absolutely love the projection on this. This one is a silent killer because you will think that you're not smelling to anyone, but you are smelling to someone except to yourself. There are a couple of times that I would wear it and I would feel like I can't smell nothing, but when people walk by me, they always gave me a compliment on my fragrance. This is one of those fragrances. I really can't wait to give it more wear. It's a very fall/winter appropriate fragrance. If you are a gourmand lover like me, you're actually gonna pick this up right away because I love it, and no one ever talks about this one. Everything that people talk about is Rosendo Mateu number 5 to their black and blue, but this one is one that people need to talk about. It's really, really beautiful, and I can't wait to pull it out. Again, this is Rosendo Mateu's 1970. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about is another fruity floral fragrance. This is from Sospiro. This is called Liberto. This is my first Sospiro fragrance. Remember, Sospiro is a fragrance brand that is tied with Itsyourgirltinu. So it's a sister brand to Itsyourgirltinu, and I wanted to try out some of their fragrances. I did notice that there is kind of a crossover between Itsyourgirltinu and Sospiro, whereby they share the same fragrances. Like they have Herbal Oud in the yellow bottle, and they have Herbal Oud in the yellow bottle in Itsyourgirltinu. And they have the Herbal Pure in the green bottle, and they have it also in a similar bottle with a different shape, you know, claiming the same name. So they do smell the same. So be aware of that when you're purchasing this, that you're not purchasing the same thing you already have from Itsyourgirltinu. Now this one opens up a little bit fruity. It's a very fruity, sweet, floral fragrance. It has a lot of white florals in there, and then you do get a little bit of citrus here or there, and something spicy, and then there's something ambery at the same time. I love this one because I feel like the fruits in here kind of make it very nice and juicy, that it could be worn for summer and fall at the same time. Now this fragrance opens up with a peach, jasmine, bergamot, and lavender at the top notes. The middle notes are green notes, ozonic notes, spices, lily of the valley, and carnation. The base notes are amber, vanilla, and patchouli. With this fragrance, those notes may scare you away with the patchouli and the other stuff, but let me tell you, it doesn't smell like how it sounds. It smells so absolutely beautiful, very fruity, very sweet, very sexy. It's kind of almost shampoo-y in a way. Like you put on a nice shampoo and your hair smells just like this. That's what this is giving me. It's giving me shampoo-y vibes. I love it. It's very, very delicious, very sweet, kind of can be mistaken as a gourmand at the same time, but it is a floral fruity fragrance in my opinion. I love it. Again, this is Sospiro's Liberto. Next fragrance is from Simone Andreoli. This has been on my wish list since I got Malibu Party in the Bay, and I decided to get Leisure in Paradise, even though we're not in summer, but I still wear this. It's kind of like a bedtime scent / summer at this point, or a spring scent. Now this is a very fruity, coconutty vanilla with a little bit of woody facets and some freshness and a little bit of ozonic at the same time. I love these kind of fragrances that I can wear, you know, to the store, that I can wear around the house, that are not gonna kill somebody next to me, that are just here for a short time. And this is one of those fragrances that is here for a short time. It's a really very tropical kind of scent. It has coconut, some vanilla, and some papaya, some pineapple, and some woody notes to it. So it's a very summer / spring kind of scent. More leaning towards summer because of all those tropical notes. And what happens is that with this fragrance, when you spray it on, there is something very sweet about it. It's very a little fresh with the sweetness, and you do get something that smells sort of like a caramel. There's no caramel note in here. This is a beautiful fragrance. I feel like I've been missing out because I haven't gotten this fragrance until now, but I am gonna still wear it during the fall because, you know, I really don't mind wearing any fragrance in any season. Depending on the fragrance. If the fragrance is too loud, I probably won't wear it for summer or spring as much as I would wear it for fall. But this fragrance is not loud. It's very calm. It's a little, you know, little gentle, little delicate fragrance for me, in my opinion. It doesn't come off strong. It doesn't come off synthetic. It smells realistic. Again, I love this and I can't wait to pull this out from my tray. This is Leisure in Paradise by Simone Andreoli. Next fragrance is from Sphinx Cosmetics. This is called Emerald Mirage. Now this is another fragrance. It's a little woody, very fruity, very fresh, very sweet, a little bit ozonic, a little bit tropical at the same time. It's another one of those scents that could be wearable for the fall and winter as well. Now this one is heavy on the passion fruit note. If you are not a fan of passion fruit, you are going to hate this fragrance. You're going to detest it. It has a lot of passion fruit, some nectarine, and some banana with bergamot. On me, I do not smell the banana. I really don't. I'm being honest. I don't get the banana whiff, but it's in the fragrance, just so you guys know. Bergamot, pear, strawberry, orange, and lemon. Those are the top notes. The middle notes is cedarwood, patchouli, jasmine, and rose. And the base notes are vanillin, amber, and musk. Now, does this sound good? It does sound good, right? It's a very fruity kind of scent. I swear to God, this one is the best out of that I've tried from Sphinx. It is just absolutely stunning. That passion fruit is a true scent. It kind of gives this fragrance a kind of, you know, tropical vibe. This fragrance is quite strong. I tell you, I wore it once and I got loads of compliments for my whole 12 hours. So it's telling me that this is more of a 12-hour fragrance. It's super projecting, super on the sillage, also super on the longevity. So I absolutely think I recommend this for you guys already, because let me tell you, I've worn it and I have gotten so many compliments. Again, this is Emerald Mirage by Sphinx Fragrances. The next fragrance is from Clean Reserve. This is called Sparkling Sugar. It is a fresh gourmand that is slightly musky, slightly powdery, and fruity at the same time. It is very simple, very classic, very clean, like the name implies. This is just a 3-note fragrance. It includes pear, musk, and blackcurrant. Now this fragrance opens up a little bit fresh in the beginning, and then you start getting some of that muskiness with slight sweetness to the side. This is a beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love it. I've been watching Johnny Antoinette and she has talked about this fragrance, and I think it's because of her. That's why I got it, because she talked so much about Sparkling Sugar and I was like, you know what, I have to get it. If she says it's good, I'm gonna take her word for it and try it out. And I absolutely think it's a good fragrance. It's more of a skin scent. It's more of a scent that you wear to go to bed rather than a scent that you wear to go to a party. It's a very, like I said, it doesn't project loud in any kind of way. So if you're looking for a very great projecting fragrance, this is not the one for you. I've missed the road, because this does not project, like I said, but you will get whiffs of this fragrance throughout the whole day, like literal whiffs here or there. So this fragrance can last long. You only get the whiffs when it's lasting long. Everything is not front and center. It's just a slight whiff here or there. Whenever you turn this, you can get a whiff. Whenever you turn or walk, you get whiffs of this, and it's such a beautiful scent. Very musky, very beautiful, very feminine. I love this one. Again, this is Clean Reserve's Sparkling Sugar. Now this next fragrance is from Kajal. This is called Almaz. Now this is another fruity sweet, kind of aromatic, a little bit woody at the same time kind of fragrance. This has a little bit of citrus, a little bit of vanilla. Again, this is another classic fall summer fragrance. This one has top notes of black currant, some Calabrian bergamot, Amalfi lemon, and mandarin orange. The middle notes you have are raspberry, heliotrope, Turkish rose, and orris. The base notes are brown sugar, Madagascar vanilla, musk, sandalwood, tonka bean, and amber. This, like I said, it is sweet enough where it can be worn for fall. It's fresh enough where it can be worn for winter. But this is just a stunning fragrance from Kajal. This, I think, was released last year, and I couldn't get my hands on it till this year. But let me tell you, it was worth the wait, because I absolutely adore this fragrance. It's one of those fragrances that when you are in the heat, it will perform because of the tropical nature of it. It's one of those beast mode, heat loving fragrances. I love this one. It is just something I can't stop sniffing. It kind of has some pineapple in it that I don't think was listed, but I smell a lot of pineapple in this fragrance. Notwithstanding, let them keeping these scents because we will find out eventually. I love this fragrance and I can't wait to wear it again on my tray. The bottle is just adorable. Look at the top of the bottle. It's so cute. It's full of rhinestones on it. Again, this is Kajal's Almaz. That completes this haul. If you guys enjoy this haul, you'd like to see more hauls in the future, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to let me know your fragrance of the day. My fragrance of the day, of course, if you watch this video, is Love Me Latte from Narcotica. Please don't forget to leave your fragrance of the day. I really want to know what you're rocking. I really want to know what fragrances this fall, Gourmand niche fragrances that you're currently loving, list them down below. If you got to the end of this video, please don't forget to leave me a purple heart emoji down below. It lets me know that you are a Passione fan, that you watched this video to the end. Thank you again so much for your love and support. I love you guys, and I will see you yet in another video. Bye.